I can only give you my own personal experience. No one can give to anyone else any more than they've experienced themselves. Always remember that. And just in a very simple way, I'll give you my own personal experience regarding the Holy Spirit. My very first association with the Holy Spirit was in a little Methodist church in Concordia, Missouri. If only you could know from whence I've come. Concordia, I don't think, is on the map. It's so small. Not more than 1,200 population. Mama was Methodist, Papa was Baptist. Neither one worked too hard at it. And one Sunday morning, and it says, real to me, this was my very first contact with the Holy Spirit. And I didn't realize it. One Sunday morning, sitting with Mama in that little Methodist church, I don't think the church holds any more than 100 people. We were sitting there. It was time for the last song, and I was holding the old-fashioned Methodist hymnal. Whether anyone has ever been converted in that church before or since, I'll never know. But when the last song was being sung and I was holding that old-fashioned Methodist hymnal in my hand, I was only 14 years of age. Something happened to me. I cannot tell you one word the preacher said, and not one. But I only know that in that moment, the Holy Spirit came upon me. I did not recognize, I did not even know there was such a thing as the Holy Spirit. And I began to shake. I began to tremble. So much so I had to lay the hymnal down in the pew. And I knew I had to do something. I saw myself as I really was, a sinner in the sight of God, and I did something. I laid that hymnal down, and I did the only thing that I knew what to do. I'd seen them take in church members, and I slipped forward and sat down in the first pew right in the corner and wept. This was my conversion. This was my first contact with the Holy Spirit. I began to weep, and I remember one of the old sisters came to me and brought me a handkerchief. She said, "Oh, Kathryn," she says, "don't cry. You and I both know that you've been such a good little girl." We both knew she was lying. But in that moment, something happened to me. That was the new birth experience, and it was so real that I've never doubted it since. Never.